life into something that you can never run.
Hello, Leo. Here's your reading for February 5th through about the 11th. These are general. Take what works, and what doesn't work just doesn't work. And if you stumble upon this reading at a later date, there may be something in it for you. But let's see what the cards have to say. I need 3 cards. Hold on, this one wasn't correct. Okay. Okay, so, and that one's closer. What is challenging my Leos this week? And what is your recommendations for my Leos? So in your recent past position, you have the King of Wands. In your current energy, you have the Six of Pentacles. In your near future position, you have the Page of Wands. Your challenge for the week is the Chariot in reverse, and your recommendations are the Five of Pentacles. So, in your recent past, the King of Wands indicates that you were thoroughly planning something or working towards something. He's a leader, but he's able to get people to help him achieve his dreams, or he's able to kind of, I don't want to say sway people into believing in him or believing into what his dream is really beneficial for everybody. So he's very good at kind of organizing and planning and actively figuring out the details and the long-range goal of something. So this indicates whatever this represents for you, you're well on your way. You've already been planning it. You probably are trying to figure out the details, but you've already figured out those details in a sense. This was a lot of planning and moving in a direction of something that is going to be more longer lasting for you. But your current energy is the Six of Pentacles, and this is all about giving and receiving. So you could be helping others, or other people can be helping you. And this could be financially or with time. So I wonder if whatever you've been working on, now if you're having some help from other people to kind of push you even further, or to help build whatever the situation is more. Or you might have the time to be helping other people. And sometimes when you help someone else, you're actually in a way helping yourself as well. So I kind of get a little bit of that. And what's coming in for you is the Page of Wands. And I feel like this indicates that you're going to be learning something new, because the pages are the students. So I feel like you may actually be deciding to either add something to your initial plan, or I don't want to say move in a slightly new direction, but kind of you're going to be embarking on, in a way, a new course of learning or a new journey within whatever this represents for you. There's some more details that you need to learn about. So I feel like you're going to be actively kind of figuring that out. And the Page, to me, he indicates like trial and error as well, because you could learn something about it, you could read about it, but until you actually do it, you won't know how it really, really works as far as you go and as far as the situation. So I think it's going to be a little bit of this trial and error and figuring out the best way forward. But the Chariot is what it's your challenge for the week, and this is in reverse, and this indicates that you need to make sure that the direction that you're going in and the course that you're going on is really where you want to wind up. So I think this is your challenge for this week, is that what you're putting your energy into, or the way that you're going about it, is that really the way that you want to wind up or go about it? It's telling you to take a second look at that situation. Maybe there's a better way. Maybe there's a shortcut or an easier path. And what is recommended for you is the Five of Pentacles. And for this reading, I feel these people, they feel like they're kind of doing everything on their own, but they actually have resources. They just need to take a look around and see their resources. So I think this is telling you that if you feel like you're kind of doing everything on your own, which maybe can indicate the Six of Pentacles is you could be kind of helping other people, giving to others, trying to spread yourself. You're balancing things out, but you're still spreading yourself around. I wonder if this is saying that you may actually have resources that you don't see, and it could be these people that you're helping, or even if they're helping you, they might be valuable resources in some other way for you. So I think this is telling you what's recommended is take a look around, see what other resources are available or what you can find out. Because I feel like with the Chariot in reverse here, this is saying take a second look, make it sure the way that you're going about something is truly the way that is the most beneficial way possible and the best for you. So I think that's what the Chariot in reverse is saying here, is that you just need to look around, ensure that whatever you're doing moving forward, because I wonder if this week you're going to figure out maybe there's a better way forward, but that might indicate a little bit more learning about a situation or a little bit more configuring the finer details. And that's when the Page of Wands in your near future is going to come around again, indicating that you will be trying to learn something or improve your skills in a certain kind of way, or looking into something a little further. So this is very positive, but I definitely think that this, whatever this represents for you, you've already been on this journey a little while, and you've been grinding it out. Like, you've been kind of actively working on it and planning for it. So you'll know what that represents for you. Okay, let's see what else we get for you guys. I need one card for my Leos, please. One card. And you got Lion Spirit, be generous of spirit. And you got these two. Azurite, get laser focused. And Red Jasper, take action. Okay. And let's get another one for you guys. Hold on. Here we go. I knew it was somewhere. Girl talk. Time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. And let's just get another card for you. Playfulness, to recapture. Hold on a second. Let me start it over again, Leos. Okay, here we go. Playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to have... I can't. I screwed it up again. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, one more time. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I knew I could get through it eventually. Okay, so let's smush it together. Now, with the Lion Spirit, be generous of spirit. And I feel like you guys are often very, very generous people in general, and very helpful people. My brother's a Leo, and he's very, very helpful, and he likes to help people, and he's very generous as well, and he has that kind of willing to go above and beyond for someone else. And I feel like this is you being generous here of the Six of Pentacles. I feel like that you may be being generous. I really feel like it's you more or less being generous to other people, but this could be indicating generous of your time, of your resources, however this means for you. But I think this means to be also be generous of spirit as well, is like have faith, be generous of that you are being guided, listen to your intuition. Just, I guess, if you have a question or need help, just like ask your spirit guides, like whether or not you believe it, it's like whatever, but sometimes you never know. Sometimes the answer might come to you, or you might have like an intuitive download where like, oh yeah, why didn't I see that before? Why didn't I think of that before? So I just think this is saying that kind of just keep that positive energy of generosity, and just also, if you need help or you're feeling that you're alone a little bit, just you're not alone. So take that how that works for you. Because sometimes when we feel like we're connected to other things, it's almost like we don't have that block. Like we're not blocking ourselves from other sources that we may not even see. Like we're allowing ourselves to kind of flow, and the ideas and the the intuition to be a little bit more fluid. And I'm telling you, sometimes I have a problem and I don't know how to fix it. Something maybe broke in the house. I'm the do-it-yourselfer kind of person, so I typically will fix stuff. Like I'll go on YouTube. I look at, I had to fix the dishwasher a couple months back. I did it myself. If I had a guy come out here, it would have been, I don't know how many hundreds of dollars. I bought the parts. I swapped out 2 things. There was like a water inlet valve underneath the washing machine, the dishwasher I swapped out, and like some weird stick thermostat thing inside. It cost me $50 total. I fixed it myself, like within 20 minutes, and that was me trying, like watching videos as I was doing it. But what I'm saying is sometimes if I have an obstacle and I don't know how to fix something, like I'll think about it or I'll move on to something else, and then all of a sudden I'll have an idea. I'm like, oh my God, what if I try this? I mean, that dishwasher situation actually went really smoothly, so that wasn't a problem. But I've had other issues where I'm trying to fix something or work on something, and I'm stuck. Like, I don't know how to do it. And then I'll move on to something else. I'll try not to think about it because sometimes I fixate a little bit. And then I'll be doing something else, and all of a sudden an idea pops into my head. And I'm like, you know what? Let me go try that. And then it works. So I feel like that's kind of spirit or whoever, my do-it-yourself or spirit guides, or ancestors, whatever, trying to like give me ideas. But sometimes you're most tapped into those ideas when you're not really focused on the situation at hand. So I think this is saying just have like an open heart, kind of just have that open mind and see what pops into your mind. But as you're right, get laser focused. And Red Jasper, take action. And I think this is saying the get laser focused and the take action. I feel like you are taking action of whatever the situation is. But I think the laser focus comes in with these little guys over here. The 5 of Pentacles, the Chariot reverse, and the Page of Wands. Like, I think the King of Wands, he's really laser focused. So I think he's been focused. And I think now, I wonder with the 6 of Pentacles, because I kind of feel like for some of you, this might be you helping other people out. Because like many Leos I know are very, very helpful like that. They're very good-hearted people, kind of want to help somebody else out. And I wonder if this is saying that maybe your time right now is a little bit, I don't want to say scattered a smidge, but maybe I wonder if there's a way that you could still continue what you're doing, but maybe kind of narrow it down a little bit. And the laser focus thing, because these guys, this 5 of Pentacles here, they don't see their resources. They're not seeing that there's a church they could kind of go in and maybe figure certain things out. So they're not seeing the resources. And the Chariot is reminding you in reverse that make sure the direction you're going in is actually the one that you want to wind up at. So, and then the Page of Wands, I really like the Page of Wands, but he's a little bit scattered as well sometimes. Like, he gets it done, like he gets to his destination, but he's a little bit, he's going to look at everything along the way. He's going to stop, he's going to smell the roses, the flowers over there, he's looking at the cat, he's going to he's getting on the path, but he's not as laser focused in a way as some of the other pages in my mind. But at the same time, sometimes when you're trial and error, because he's my really big card of real trial and error, because he's going to be kind of all over the place and trying different things. But in that, you actually sometimes learn more because you are trying different things, or you are trying to see things in a different way. But I think this is saying that you need to really, really focus on what you want and then move forward with it. And you will be moving forward with it. And then girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun and playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And I wonder if this is saying kind of because to me this is a little bit like kind of worker energy in a sense. And I wonder if, because the 5 of Pentacles is here about the resources, I wonder if this is saying that maybe there's some kind of friends around that you can kind of hang out with a little bit and spend some time with. Because sometimes when you hang out with friends or you bounce ideas off of a friend, like a good friend, it helps you refocus or realign or reconfigure certain aspects. So, and I think you might have to come at this could be recommending that whatever you're doing here, if you come at it with a little bit more of like a playful, fun type of energy, like the Page of Wands, he's kind of like, to me, he's that playful, fun kind of energy as well. I don't want to say that he's like not serious, but he's serious, but he's going to kind of have fun with it as well. Sometimes when it's fun, it's not really work, you know? It's more like a fun situation. So, and it keeps you more refreshed and it keeps you more interested in it because it's not like really work when it's fun. So this might be saying that you just need to kind of, if this situation is starting to get a little stale and a little dragging you down a little bit, you might need to just see kind of, is there a way to make it more fun? What else, you know, can you do to kind of make it not seem so work-ish? So, okay, let's see what other what quote we get for you guys. Be a Fruit Loop in a world full of Cheerios. And that's just saying that you just be yourself, you know, have fun. That's another card of having fun. And even if you're doing things a little differently, it's okay. And just, I guess, not be so serious. Because I wonder if some of you were getting a little bit bogged down with certain aspects. Because I think the Six of Pentacles is really, really positive. But sometimes when you're doing a lot for other people, you kind of get pushed to the side a little bit. And I wonder if this is saying that you just need to kind of see if there's a way to streamline certain things, see what's around you, if that could help the situation, because there might be some resources. Now, I wonder for some of you, if you're helping someone and maybe they're a little bit down on their luck, then this would be indicating that they may actually have some resources available to them that is beneficial. And then the Chariot would be kind of, I don't want to say warning you, but kind of saying like, make sure that the way that you're helping this person is really going to be good for them in the long run, you know, and also beneficial for you in a sense. In a sense, if you're helping somebody, you might be kind of slapping a Band-Aid on the situation, and that's very temporary depending on what's going on. But if they need resources more for a longer term, there could be a different way, a better way that can go about that. So that's what I'm getting here a little bit as well. So you take that if that resonates as well. Okay, let's see what Spirit of the Dish we get for you guys. And you have the Steeped one, which is the Spirit of the Tea. And for dinner and a movie, we have action movies and American food. For, let me just move these little ones over here. And then for, you have Sagittarius's, which is about expansion and good fortune. And you have Virgo, which is about communication and thought process. And they're very organized people. So, and this details, like they're kind of like very detail orientated. And Sagittarius's are a little bit free spirits as well. And you kind of got this playfulness and a little bit of this free spirited energy going on here as well. So you have Mars, which represents energy, initiative, and it could be a little bit about temper and kind of that initial spark in something. And then you have Saturn, which is about restrictions, responsibilities, and life lessons. You have the second house, which is about money, possessions, physical environment, and your self-esteem. And then you have the eighth house, which is about changes, transformations, and secrets. So, let's see. Oh, I just launched everything. Okay, hold on. A, H, V, U, P, D, 4, and 2. Let me put the H back. He was running away. Oh, and you got more stuff over here. Then you have another H and you have an I. I knew I launched them. And then you have desire. And this could indicate that you might just need to make sure, because especially with the Chariot in reverse, that what you're doing, is it like really what you desire? So I think this is just saying like still focus on your wants. What do you want, you know? Okay. And let's see what little charmy we get for you. And you have the apple. So what does the apple say to me regarding this reading? Let me think about this. You know what? See, apples to me, I always feel, I mean, obviously fruit, when you eat it fresh, it's fresh, but apples are like super crisp. They're kind of like clean in a way. They're just super crisp. I keep dropping him. And to me, they're like a put together fruit. I know this sounds crazy. I don't know how to explain this, but they're kind of just like really put together well. Like they were designed well. Some fruits, you know, they can't really stand on their own very well or for long term, but apples can last a while. They're kind of contained and they're not like messy. Like you can't, I don't know, they're just a little bit more like grapes. They get like kind of squishy and they get kind of like messy if you take them off the little like grape vine thingy. They kind of start to deteriorate quickly. But apples just like kind of hang in there. They're not squishy, at least not initially. So what does this have to do with this reading? Let me think about this. And also apples, they're kind of also a symbol of learning, right? With teachers. And I wonder if there's something else that could be beneficial to you. There might be something else available that you need to learn or you need to look into that can be beneficial to you. So yeah, I think it's kind of having to do with, there might be something else that I feel like you're put together very well, but there may be something that's also beneficial to you going forward that you may not be seeing currently. Okay, guys. So it is time now. We have a special guest here today. Let me see if I could do this without any issues. Hold on. Okay. So we have Mr. Predicto. Leos, now it is time. Think of your question and let us ask. Oh, Mr. Predicto, what is the answer to Leo's question?
I would not count on it.
So Mr. Predicto says he's not going to count on it, or he's not counting on it. So that he has spoken, though. He's a man of many words, and those are the words he spoke. You heard it here. Okay, Leos, I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.